Federal Reserve and most central banks globally raised rates to policy levels we haven't seen in many decades. Now many have started that easing cycle. Let's just start with, what does it mean for the asset class moving forward today?
Sure. Thanks, Ken. Look, we have had a generational reset higher in yields following the inflation scare of 2021 and 2022. What that meant was a significant value got created in fixed income. Now, as central banks are embarking on a rate-cutting cycle, it's a really attractive opportunity for investors to capitalize on those higher yields. So now, when we look at fixed income, there are three reasons that make it stand out right now. The first is the starting level of yields. When we look at it versus a 10-year history, the starting level of yields still look quite attractive. So that's a really good reason from a yield perspective. The second is associated with the return of the inverse correlation. Historically, fixed income has been viewed as inversely correlated asset to risk assets like equities. 2022 started to change that perception because both fixed income and equities had negative returns. However, the key point here is that correlation is a function of inflation. When inflation starts to come down towards central bank's target, which is where we are near 2% inflation, and the starting level of rates are where they are, fixed income becomes very negatively correlated to risk assets. And then the third aspect is the opportunity for capital appreciation. There is a scenario where growth surprises to the downside. If that was to happen, then the central banks can cut rates much lower than neutral, given the starting point of rates being above neutral right now. So the rates can be brought down meaningfully below neutral. That can create a meaningfully higher total return potential in fixed income. So net, I'm quite excited about the opportunity set in fixed income, because of starting yields, because of return of inverse correlation, because of opportunities for capital appreciation, but then also because of the volatility and overshoots that it is creating for active adjustment and adding alpha in fixed income portfolios.